really get their little heart set on that spot. Ah. All right. All right, so let's see. Get the water here. We got these little bok choys that are trying to already sprout, which is kind of weird because I just literally put seeds in last night and they're already going crazy. And the apocalypse comes, I may just live on bok choy apparently because that's what I am destined for. There we go. Gotta throw it a little water. Anyway, so if you can see these little white things, those are the little roots trying to sprout already, even though I just put them in the plant last night. So that's kind of wild and crazy if you ask me. So we're gonna carefully put it over here. There we go. I can't get that one. That just has one. This has a bunch of them already trying to take root. Just like I said, it's crazy because I just put them into seed last night and they're already starting to sprout. And I'm like, I've never seen seeds sprout that fast. That's craziness. But I can't have them too close together or they won't grow right. There we go. Hello. Oh, shit. That's my balance. This side's a bunch. Holy shit. That's a lot. They won't have room to grow in there. It's too many. Bob, stop hissing. Nobody likes an asshole. And there's a lot in that. I'm trying to get this out. These little tiny little, oh, let's see, you can see them. The little white things that are in there, that's what I'm trying to get out of there. Ooh, I have a little stick. Yeah. Hello to, hey, Red Monarch. Now, since it seems to take the seeds so well, then I was going to get the other bok choy and just like plant it in here. That's just wild. Okay. Alright, so I got a few more seeds. Little bok choy seeds. my only issue is the ground likes to kind of crinkle up. But here we go. So hopefully we'll have something good. I don't know. Do you think I should put sand on top of it? I kind of don't know if I should or not. Ah, leaves are already trying to fall in here. I think the weather's going to be like super hot tomorrow, so I may move it over to an area where it's only going to get a little bit of sun instead of a lot. So the temperature is ridiculous. Today it's only 97 degrees and muggy. Yesterday it was like 109. People were freaking out. And some days I'm wondering if I should take them in the house. So I don't know. I don't know what the temperature is going to be like tomorrow. So I do have a couple of light bulbs that are obnoxiously bright. My friend says I need to drill a hole into this. Or put a hole in it some dang how. It doesn't really have any drainage, which I hadn't really fully thought that whole thing through yet, I must admit. Yeah, adjust it so it's hitting straight into the roots. Let's see. Alright, so I'm hoping my little bok choys will grow out of this. I'm thinking of cutting this part off because I have some seeds down in there I think will need the room. So I'll have to find some way to cut it. But hopefully they'll just pew out of these spots. I'm hoping. That is the goal. That's what we're hoping for. It's hot. Alright. Guess we go and check on, let's see, how do I turn this stupid thing? Okay. We'll see how these are doing over here. This way they don't get fully cooked by the sunlight. There seems to be hope. And there's some little tiny little things trying to grow. I don't see them in the camera. Oh, there they are, right there. The little tiny things are trying to grow there. I'm not sure what those are. I think those are tomato, but I'm not 100% sure. Some of it might be sweet pepper. This, I am not seeing any signs of life yet, which is depressing. Maybe these just take longer to seed. I don't know. What is that? Is that a rock or is that a seed trying to invade? Fuck that, just in case. I don't know, the tree, trying to make more trees in my little bag here. Whew, this has been streaming for 10 minutes. I swear it feels like longer. It is so muggy. Like it's so cloudy and muggy. But it almost looks like I'm getting my shit together. Almost. I feel almost positive about that. I'm not sure how big bok choy grows. So I'm not sure to do that little tiny pot right there. I don't know what to put in there. It looks like something you'd put herbs in, but like, I don't have any herbs to grow. Maybe I should. I don't know. Whew. It's hot. So I guess we'll start by moving this. Hope this handles. Oh, okay, it does. I'm always worried it's going to be too heavy and the handle's going to snap off. So we're going to put this over here because it gets sunlight. But because of the trees, it's not horribly intense sunlight. Because the sunlight we've been having lately, holy crap. It's like, you can see spots in the grass where it's just dying over there, honestly. It was roasting my shit. But over here, it'll get a few hours of light. But also have some, like, heat reduction over here, so it's not going to be so bad. And I am surprised to say, look, it's trying to grow. Look at that, it's trying to grow. And we still got little flowers. So, yay. Obviously, that's not enough for apocalypse, but you gotta get started somewhere, you know? Whew. I am going to... Can I just drag this over? Can I pick it up with those things? I have to hold the phone just right. My cats better leave this shit alone. They like the smell of fresh dirt. They like to do gross things to fresh dirt. So they better not fucking do it. I'm thinking this little white container here, I think I'm going to keep that in the kitchen because it was doing really well under that really obnoxiously bright light. Someone decided to install it right above the sink. Holy crap. And this little bok choys. I think I should get like a little water bottle. Just be like, so that way it has water when it needs it. Little leaf. We don't want those. We don't want to encourage other plants to grow in here. This is for bok choy only. There we go. Really sad that this does not seem to be doing better. My daughter. I'll have to message her back. Whew. She knows I get sad now that she's a teenager and she doesn't seem to need me as much as she used to, and I kind of miss it. So she's trying to make an effort to text me at least once a day to let me know that she loves me. And I'm like, all right, I'll take it. I try not to bug her too much because I don't want to, like, you know, I don't want to be one of those parents that their kid hates them. Done it. Sorry, the heat's making my skirt stick to me. Sorry I keep coming back and forth, but Brian has done something with the water hose. I'm not exactly sure. There's like 4 hoses out there, and I don't know what to wear. They're trying to play video games in here, and I keep getting in the way. There we go. Sorry about my sink. Don't cancel me. Sorry. Oh, hi, Dankers. He is just the handsomest boy. Whew. I must admit, things are starting to look somewhat positive as far as the whole growing thing is concerned. Don't know how. I'm still, like, the true test is this, because this is hard to grow. I know you might, what is it? Well, I'm not at liberty to say, but it's difficult as fuck. Yeah, and the wasps like the moisture, so they've been hanging out around here. So not making any sudden moves is a good idea. Just saying. All right, so we got their automatic water bottles going. I do need to figure out how to put a hole in this so it can drain. But I don't know. Do I have something that can drill into that without getting the drill all weird? If someone had a 22, we could just shoot 2 or 3 holes into the 22 into the bucket. That would work. I do not have one of those, but that would be quick. Wouldn't have to worry about a drill bit in that particular situation. And Brian is calling during the live stream, so please stand. Reconnecting. Hello. Hey, Potato Revan. How is my potato? I am showing everything I've been taking care of. So I had to replant this into something bigger. That might plant, I'm not entirely certain. I guess we're just gonna find out at some point. I just planted those. Those are bok choy. That's something I've been trying to grow for years and I can never get it right. But hopefully with this automatic feeder, maybe. Those are sweet peppers. I think these are sweet peppers, and I think maybe these little tiny things might, hold on, let me focus the thing a little. Let me try to focus it. Focus, Hugger. And those little itty bitty things might be tomato, but it's 100% guaranteed. This, on the other hand, is tomato. And we got little flowers. And we have a little tomato that's trying. And so I decided to put them over here because this way they'll get some sunlight, but a lot of the harsher sunlight will be blocked by the trees. And it'll be a little cooler here than it is over there where there's patches of dead grass. Because out there, the sun is very hard direct hit. As you can see through here, things grow much better without direct hit. So we're going to have these doing their thing. Trying to figure out what to do. I'm also going to try to grow some bok choy in the house. I saw something for sale where it had these different little spots open and it grew your little veggies. So I decided to make my own. I only put them into plant last night. Hold on, I'm trying to get the focus. See those little white specks? Those are roots trying to sprout out of the seed I grew. Try to grow meth. You can't grow meth. That's not even a thing, bruh. That's like, I don't remember what chemicals. I heard battery acids in it, but I don't know. But yeah, you don't grow meth, you goof. Anyway, but I'm hoping little bok choys will just sprout out of here and we'll have like a little foof of little veggies. Plant the meth vine. You've tried. No, I have not tried growing meth. You can't. There's nothing natural about meth. I live in Oklahoma though, so it's not like I haven't heard some of the ingredients. I just know. Besides, I have a hard enough time sleeping as it is. And I had too much anxiety. I can't be taking something like that. It's not battery acid, it's lithium in the battery. Oh, okay, my bad. Allegedly. Fair enough, I'll go with the allegedly. Okay, so yeah, I have heard of lithium. So, okay, what she said, yeah, that. See? I don't fucking know. You don't. Ness. Huh? I do not know what that means. No. Need no tweaker farmers. God, no. Oh, hello, neighbor dog. Hello. That is Buttercup. That is the dog who thinks it's a cat and has been trained by our cats. The dog occasionally helps them catch rats. And the dog will lay around in the grass and the dirt with the cats when they're sunbathing. It's hilarious. This poor thing doesn't even know it's a pit. It has no idea. Like, no one's ever told it. Like, it lives with a cat. It comes down here and our cats tolerate. I mean, look, Bob is unfazed, as you can see. She's like, no, I can take that dog. I totally can. Poor Buttercup. There's a couple times where that one actually hissed at that dog, and the poor dog rolled over and submitted to my cat hissing at it. Like, no one has told this dog that it probably has an 80-pound bite. Like, nobody ever did. Which is kind of good, because, I mean, you don't want someone getting hurt. But, yeah. When they say it's about how you raise them, yeah, raise them around cats. That'll put them in their place. For sure. I'm going to take this into my obnoxiously bright kitchen. Because it's doing so well in there, honestly. I'm surprised. Yeah. Everybody say hello to Dankers. Where is Dankers? Oh, there he is.
Hello, Dankers.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, Dankers.
Warrior, a white woman cuddled the murdered canine. That's canine, not cannon. Yeah, I've seen those TikToks too, where they're talking about like some wild ass animal, and they're like, just get a white woman and she'll bring that animal home. And I'm like, I mean, you're not entirely wrong. Some of those are such funny. Ah, here we go. We can see some of the white. That white is them trying to sprout. Oh, I mean, I guess they are succeeding in doing so. And there's a little bit in there, and that's why I want to try to cut this up. Whew, it's fucking hot. And yeah, I apologize for my kitchen. I have like a lot of leaves and shit. I know what this looks like, but this is me trying to save tomato seeds, actually. So I know it looks like I leave food all over the counter, but that's actually not. But yeah, it's seeds. I'm just trying to figure out what to put them in. Whew. Fuck, it's hot. I need a blade. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's put the phone somewhere for a minute. Alright, there we go. Whew. That's tough to cut. Whew. That's fucking hot. So fucking hot. Oh, thank you, Potato Revan. Yes, if anyone wants to send love, it will be greatly appreciated. Darn it. Okay, so I gotta figure out what knife will work in this. Yeah, that might work. Because I don't want a bunch of plastic shavings everywhere, which is kind of what's happening. There we go. Is there a bug? There is like legit a fucking mosquito or fruit fly thing. I was trying to get over there. He's gone bye-bye now. Alright, this is working much better. Now I gotta cut the little handle off. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there we go. So we got some seeds. I gotta adjust them a little bit because the seeds are going to want to grow this way. So we want them to go out toward this way. Hoping. There's like a lot of seeds. Did not really expect. I wonder if I should put some sand in there, just to like lightly cover some of the seeds, but not too much. They're playing video games in there. I'm not sure what they're playing. Yeah, I think I'll throw some sand in that. Tweaker farmers are always out vacuuming the fields. Oh my god, with a broken mop. Oh my god, that's terrible. That is so funny. Oh, okay.
Oh, hail the crown. Oh, the fucking storm's back? Oh,
Oh no.
where's that teammate we're fucking crawling to?
Let's see if I can just duck down. Oof. Okay. Try not to block their view in their little firefight. It was a firefight. Okay. Whew. Hello, dog. Oh, we got plenty of fluffy sand right here, so we could just probably just throw that in. Or do you think it should be like legit dirt? I don't know. We'll just do that though, I guess. His aunt is like legit carrying some shit around trying to figure out where he's going. He's like, "What? I'm holding something, but I don't know what to do with it." I don't want grass bits in there. We don't want to encourage grass to grow. We want bok choy to grow. All right. Do I have extra water out here? I do. I do have extra water. So I'll just give this a little. Get the grass bits out. I guess I can leave this out here for like right now, I guess. Let it have some warmth. Yeah, I'm super excited things starting to look a little more positive over here because I have never been good at growing anything, like ever. This is so distressing. I mean, I have to buy brand new seeds and I don't have the money for them. Actually, I don't even know where to buy them at the moment. I have to look it up. But it's important for the apocalypse. Alright. I don't know what to do with this. Maybe I should find buy herbs or something and throw it in that because anything else, the root system would get entirely too big. So I'm just going to put this over here because I don't know what the hell else to do with it. It's hot. It's boob sweat weather. I'm sorry. Alright, this tray, actually I'm going to take this tray over here because this is made out of basket. I'm afraid that maybe that's going to be too much drainage. There we go. I'm afraid it'll be too much drainage and it'll go dry too fast. So that way if it's a little reservoir where there's water, it won't get too bad. So there we go for that. The heat is kind of muggy and just sticks to you. Man, we need what is it? A brush hog. We need a fucking brush hog for most of this shit. It is ridiculous. I've seen pictures of people who had almost 5 acres of land and it looks fucking huge. And I'm like, ours would look huge too if we didn't have so much fucking trees and shit. Although we have a decent amount of mulberries. They're just sprouting up out of fucking nowhere. The mulberries over there are pretty much just kaput. But there's some mulberries near my daughter's window. And apparently, those are you know, almost ripe. So, and I accidentally discovered something cool. I was watching something on TV, and people got like a bed sheet, and they put it underneath the mulberry tree and started shaking the mulberries, and they were able to collect the mulberries that way. And I was like, fuck, that's a good idea. I wish I'd known that. Because it didn't dawn on me. So, yeah. So at some point I want to do that. I think we have a couple of spare sheets we don't use. I guess I can show y'all, actually, since we're live streaming. Why not? Why not, I say? We have to watch out for the ditch. I kind of like the ditch, honestly, because unless you know the area, you're not going to know it's there, especially at night. And I've heard such terrible stories of people like sneaking in people's windows and taking people's children. They'll break their fucking leg in the dark trying to get to her window. It would be the best shit ever. All right, so is this the mulberries? These are the mulberries. All right, so here we go. And they're not quite ripe yet, but they're going to be. And that's kind of exciting. I never knew this was a mulberry tree, to be honest. There's a lot of junk here. There's a lot to unpack, and I'm so sorry. Ugh, bagworms. Yeah, oh shit, the vines are getting up into the electrical stuff. Oh, shite. Shit. I don't know how to pull those down. It's not going to pull the wires with it. We're going to have to figure that out. The vines are frisky. But yeah, mulberries. Like the whole bloody tree is a mulberry. We're going to have to kill this. Like, usually what we do is we get something similar to, not ether, but like brake cleaner, some kind of spray that's flammable, and then get a lighter and just kind of do that like alien meth vine. Really? Carol, you are absolutely obsessed with meth. For someone I assume is pretty much drug-free, you are obsessed with meth. But anywho, yeah, I like it camouflaged right here, because in the dark, nobody can see this window even exists. But if you're trying to make an escape, there's a bucket and a route to hide, dip out into the woods. It's always good to have more than one escape plan, just in case there's a fire or whatever. Yeah. The ATF. No, I'm just kidding. Although I can't see the ATF coming after us. We don't have guns and we're not religious. So, we'll probably not be murdered by them. So, except I'm making fun of them. Yeah, I don't think the government has a sense of humor. Whew, it's hot. So, I'm trying to think what else I can do to entertain y'all. I guess I can show you the other mulberry tree, but I assumed it was not mulberry season anymore, because this thing just got ate up. Like no more mulberries. At least not that I saw. Now that I have y'all with me, I'll probably see them and look like a dumbass. Oh, I've also heard mulberry leaves are edible. Like, they're not yummy or anything. Oh, wow, there is actually a couple. It's only like a couple. The other one has way more there. Ah! Oh, and that's a blackberry bush. We have very mean, angry, vapid blackberry bushes. In fact, it's virtually no blackberries, but it's all teeth. And I mean, it's got some mean teeth. No shit. We had this cut down so good, I didn't think they were going to grow back, and then we weren't looking. Pfft, there it went again. And I was like, son of a bitch. Yeah, I'm not sure. So you guys would have to look it up and see if mulberry leaves are edible. I'm not going to chew it and find out. But like, if you're ever being all into apocalypse and anything's good, like you're eating anything, like, I think this is an option. I do believe so. There's actually a TikToker. I need to figure out like what her TikTok is, but she shows you different stuff that's edible that you wouldn't normally think of. I mean, you'd have to harvest a lot for it to be like, ah! I was not expecting him to jump on my arm. Fucking nature. And then we got these. I don't know what these are. I think these are like some broke ass grapes. Like, I don't know if they're like legit grapes that are safe to eat or not. I don't know. I'm not the kind of person who wants to find out. Because there's some shit where the whole thing is edible, and there's some things where like the fruit is safe but the leaves aren't. There's all kinds of weird ass shit. And I think this is well, not that grape shit, but this shit right here, I think is a mimosa tree. There's two plants that look similar to the mimosa, so, well, it's the mimosa and something else. The other one is not a good idea. Don't remember what it's called, so I'm probably going to die in the apocalypse, just so you know. Hi, Dankers. Hey, Dankers. Aw, don't be all aloof. I'm just trying to pet you. Okay. He was like, do not pet me, bitch. Okay. I was just trying to be nice. Dankers got an attitude. I need to bring the trash down so I can throw a couple of things away. In the dark, like last night, I tossed those out thinking the trash can was right there, and it was not. And I was like, I'll get those tomorrow. I have not yet. So, let's see. Sorry. It's a muggy boob sweat shit. Man, I was hearing sneak into the other part of the house. I hate walking by them when they're playing video games. God help anybody who tries to break in this door. Like, you got all this fucking Quikrete that's solidified to like 50, oh, they're 80-pound bricks now. So you gotta open the door like really careful. What? What is this? Oh, science book. I'll give that to Dee Dee if it's in any decent shape. All kinds of wild stuff in here. Tell me it's not locked. I'll be so mad. Okay, good. Squeezing. Dankers, you want to come in? Yeah, by the way, we had plastic to try to insulate it from the cold and the heat, and the cats tore it up. That is what happened. Just in case anybody was wondering what that was about. Fuck, it's hot. Fucking picnic basket thing right here. Okay. Oh, I got plant debris on my skirt. Shit. Where is it? I think these plants, I think they're called beggar's lice, I think. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Where did I step? Where did I go that got me all of that shit? Fuck. Oh, I'm so pissed off. I'm covered in plant debris and I don't know what to do. So we're going to keep this part up here so I don't get it on the couch. I don't know if washing it by itself is going to do any good. Cigarette. Juice. I have 6 notifications. Hold on. I just gotta try to stay on top of shit. Oh, somebody was making fun of people. I mean, granted, this haircut is terrible, but it says in nature, poisonous creatures will develop bright colors to warn others of their toxicity. So, of course, my bright colors are there to ward off predators, not mates. So if my weird hair repels you, then it is working. Although nobody looks good with that haircut. Literally nobody. So I would not advise that haircut. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm no expert on hair, obviously, but... Oh, and this funny little post I found. It says, forget flowers. Times have changed. You want to woo a lady? Bring her a bird. An edible bird that produces eggs. Because a bouquet of roses will do us no fucking good. At the food chain. The food supply chain is destroyed. And I'm thinking of replanting this. Ooh. You know, it could go into... It's a red onion, just in case. It just looks all fucked up. But it was starting to grow, and I didn't want to... shit. Disrupt the roots and this part growing, so I just kind of cut around it, obviously, as you can tell. Because you're smart, and you know. But yeah, I think I'll put it into that one pot. Well, I was thinking I didn't have anything to do with it, anything for it. Oh, thank goodness, everybody's out of the way now. Oh, thank goodness. Scooch. Not really scooching anywhere. Right. Oh, hello, rough girl. How are ya? Yeah, beautiful thing. Guys, stay away from my fucking dirt. Okay. You too, princess. All right. This is a strong onion. Whew. All right. Well, I guess we'll pour some of the dirt into these two little things. There we go. Hopefully that'll work. I mean, I don't know if that's enough. Maybe I should do it a little higher so the roots have more room. Oop, piece of something there. Anything looks like a piece of root. Yeah, I'm getting rid of it. I'm not trying to encourage growth of anything other than what I'm wanting. These things do not work well for me, by the way. Absolute pain in the ass. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Let's bring it up a little higher. I want the roots to have plenty of room. Maybe it'll be a big fluffy onion plant. Maybe. Oh, shit. So how you been doing, rough girl? I hope you're doing well. And since you're here, I'll show you the other stuff real quick. Oh, my lower back. Oh. So here's my little tomato plant. Now, to be fair, we kind of cheated. My friend Brian knows I'm terrible at growing things and everything dies. How my child survived teenage years is beyond me. I guess I had help. But anyway, let's try to sprout a few things. And get a little one. Pretty excited about that. So I've managed to keep this alive. Just barely. Just got little tomato flowers. This might be eggplant. I can't be 100% sure of that. This is bok choy, or will be. I'm thinking these might be like little tomato. Oh no, I don't want to stop streaming. Hit the wrong thing. These might be like little tomato plants, maybe. And these should be like little sweet peppers. I don't like sweet peppers. Oh shit, it's empty already. Fuck. It constantly needs water. Is this? Okay, make sure this is letting water in. All right. Guess I have to get more water for this. Does this need water? No, it's good for right now. Anyway, but some sweet peppers. Woo! That was a terrible fumble. I'm trying to go to some special flowers, not weed flowers. I know what y'all are thinking. I've got to get going in a few minutes, but we will be streaming tonight on Smirks. It's hot. I swear. This is the second time I've had to fill this today. These plants are thirstier than some of the women on TikTok. Fuck. Oh, there's a little wee one starting to grow there too. And there. Huh. I'm so amazed. Hope it goes well. Oh shit. I need water. I have some water for this. Okay. I don't know how well that'll go. It's covered a wee bit. Yeah, we can certainly hope. All it did was cost us an onion anyhow, which I used for dinner, so yeah. Whew, so hot. It's hot. I'm trying to enjoy it. I truly am, because I know when the winter comes, I'm going to be a miserable, cold bitch, and I do not like it. So I'm trying to enjoy the warmth while it's here. It's my emergency lighter when I cannot find one. My hands smell like onion. Maybe things aren't, I don't know, maybe the growing's doing better now that it's getting consistent water, and I've been keeping it, like I said, like this way you can get some sun, but it's protected a little more so, and they have been doing impressively better. So apparently they're just roasting out there in the direct heat. So we can only hope that the special flowers grow. They are good for mental and physical well-being if all else fails. Optic Racer sent me a text message, which I cannot read at the moment. Sorry, I had to go see what he had said. He sent me a YouTube link. I'm like, oh, there's no way I can watch that right now. Optic, I don't think Optic realizes I'm live right now, actually. So I'm looking in here and I don't see Optic listed, so I think he does not realize I am live. He probably would have come over here and just told me instead of texting. I know it looks so weird, there's so much stuff right here, but like the house where Chris's mom's stuff was being stored is being sold. So since it's been hot out and not potentially rainy. Oh, there you are, Optic. Oh, you do realize that I'm live. Okay, well, I'm not trying to be mean. This is the only phone that gets, like, phone service. And so when you text, I have to go check on this phone, and it cuts out the feed for a minute. But, yeah, if it gets a chance of raining over here, we're going to have to store all this in the house. We're not sure when she's going to get a chance to come up here from Odessa. So it's a long drive from Odessa to Oklahoma City. Holy fuck. And I don't know if her car has enough room, because I think she has, like, this really cute SUV. So I don't know if it'll hold all this stuff. Both this and the stuff that's in the house, too. Because fuck. I didn't know she left so much stuff behind. But it looks like a Pottery Barn garage sale ready to happen over here is what it looks like. And I don't mean that badly, just, you know, she's fancy. Hey, Dankers. Are you willing to let me pet you? He starts to slunk down when he knows I'm about to pet him, so he can just dip out of the way. Oh, he didn't do it this time because he knew y'all was watching. Alright. Hi there, handsome little man. Who's the bestest boy? Who's the bestest boy? He barely tolerates me petting him sometimes. He doesn't mind inside, but when he's outside, he's like, no, I'm outside, I'm free, I'm off the clock, don't pet me. Inside, he'll totally beg for attention. It's weird. I've got all that plant debris on me. I think I'm going to need, like, duct tape or something. Which, sadly, I do not have. There's a lot of stuff I do not have. Sadly. Anyways, this freeze your bread. I actually did not know. I didn't think about whether or not. I guess I hadn't thought of it. But I did freeze the flour, though. I don't know if the sale is still, if it's in other places or if it's still going on or what. But I found like a 5-pound bag. No, I think it was like a 2-pound bag of flour for like $5 one day, like a month or two ago. And then I looked over and there was a 25-pound bag of flour for $7. And I'm like, bitch, yes. And so, like, I put them in these gallon-sized freezer bags and stuck them in the freezer. Apparently, my friend said that at some point we're going to have to put them in something like Mylar bags. But at least for right now, if there's any little flour weevils or little bugs or anything, they will have long since froze to death in the freezer. So he said I didn't do a bad job. So there's, like, tons of, like, flour like stored in the freezers. So just in case the food chain is disrupted, we'll have at least a little bread here and there. It's always good to be ready just in case. It is really difficult to prepare for like food chain disruptions when like you're broke as fuck. Because it always seems like something bad's about to happen, and then it kind of does, and then it kind of doesn't. And then people are like, so it's very difficult. Whew, it's hot. I wanted to plant my sunflower seeds, but I'm not sure when I'm supposed to plant those. Because you actually can eat sunflowers. I know you're probably like, yeah, sunflower seeds. But actually, you can like, especially if you got one of them big ass ones where the middle of the sunflower is as big as your face. Like that's even easier to work with, but the small ones are the same. That you can just knock off all the seeds and you can roast the seeds, but what the seeds were embedded in, you pull the petals off and you can like pour like some oil or butter or something on it and cook it. And you can eat those too. It probably won't be super tasty, but there's nothing some salt and butter won't fix. Ask Paula Deen. Have you seen the heat wave in Europe? I heard about it. I fucking heard about it. And I'm Irish and Scottish, so when I say I almost feel bad for them, I almost do. Because the Brits are not built for this kind of shit. I barely am. How's the weather in Oklahoma? This is the coolest day we've had in 2 weeks. It is 97 degrees and it is cloudy and muggy. Yesterday was 110 degrees. People were totally freaking the fuck out. And it's been bright sun and 100 plus degree temperatures for almost 2 weeks straight. That is why the stuff in the shade is not so bad. But there's a lot of brown spots out in the yard. 110, yes. Fucking hot. And I've been feeling bad, kind of, because like I feel like I should go out and do something, but it's always too hot. And then when the sun goes down, it's too dark. Like my fast has been trying to go and walk some, because it's, good for your lungs and your heart. Both of mine are shitty. And, places to walk, it's kind of wooded, so you can't really see in the dark very well. Plus there might be weirdos. So, like, there's almost nowhere to walk. And plus we're low on gas anyway. In the daytime where you're more likely to want to do stuff, it's just, my car doesn't have any air conditioning, so you pretty much got to roll all the windows down and hope for the best. I talked to Potato Revan last night. Well, I talked to him here as well, but last night, and I asked him if they were roasting. Ireland's not getting it as bad as England is. England is just absolutely getting cooked. I'm like, fuck. Man. Yeah, because they're not ready for that. I don't think they've ever had heat this bad. So, yeah, it feels really strange to have the same weather as England. That's kind of odd. Because we are not on the same latitude. I'm just going to say, we're not. Yeah, record temps. Oklahoma, they're claiming it's record temps. But they almost do that every year. Like, they showed a thing, and it's like the last time it was this hot, they claimed it was like 2013. And I'm like, the fuck it was. Because it's get close to 100. I mean, it may have not gone this long, but I think like 2 years ago, I think we had like 100-degree temperatures for like a week. But it's not listed in the thing when they're showing the records of the high temperatures over the years. So I don't know what the deal is. 105, yeah, it was 109, yeah, so we had them beat by like 4 or 5 degrees, depending on what part of the city. That's really, yeah, that's kind of wild. Potato Rabbit was telling me that at Buckingham Palace, there's like, on the gate, there's like this huge metal crest on the gate that opens, and it was so hot nobody could touch it, which I was slightly amused. Hey, Ancient One, how are you, sugar? Lots of hugs to you. Sadly, a bunch of fire. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they're not, well, yeah, because they're not used to having to take fire precautions, necessarily, like we are. Because we know if it's like this, we should make sure that any fire we do is contained, if we do it at all. But in England, I don't think they've ever had to worry about like tossing a cigarette out and it not, catch the whole bloody place on fire. I'm glad you're doing well. That's fine. Just get some gloves. Well, I mean, if it's those beef eaters, those people who wear those weird ass hats and are armed at Buckingham Palace, those gloves may not be very thick. They may be kind of thin, and so when they touched it, it was probably quite a surprise. Personally, I'd want welding gloves to touch that thing. Whew. Whew, it's hot. And my stuff over here, I don't know what's growing over here. I'll let y'all see there. At first I thought it was the same plant, but it's not. I don't know what this thing is. I think this looks similar to a tomato plant, but I'm not 100% certain, although it looks like it's starting to shrivel. Oh my god, it's a little froggy! Oh, he's gone. I was going to show y'all, but he just jumped. And a bunch of stuff is trying to grow in here, and it's making me mad. Because these, when you catch them small enough, you can get rid of them. But when they get bigger, they have teeth on them. And you don't see them until you grab them. Ooh, what is this? Let me smell this. Ah, it's just shitty grass. Alright, we'll get rid of it. I did have wild onions growing in here, so that's what I thought it might be again. Because at first they do look kind of like regular grass until they get taller. But it looks like all my natural onions just died. That sucks. That absolutely sucks. There's a fucking mimosa tree trying to grow right here. These things spread like no other. You dropped something. And they're a strangely invasive species, come to find out. Apparently they were not always indigenous to America. Apparently they were brought as a gift from Asia, I think. And they spread like fucking crazy. Because you got this silly bastard right here. Then you come over here, and guess who's trying to grow underneath the fucking house? Another one. That's right, another. They get around like crazy. So for the last 250 years or so, I think, since they first came to America, these mimosa trees, they have just spread all over the bloody place. Whew, it's fucking hot. Hi, Dankers. Want to say hello? He just flips his tail like he's completely indignant of the whole thing. Just, oh, you're such a cute boy. Who's the cutest boy? The little foot. Look at that little foot. He's so cute. I'm gonna go check the water bottle levels. Ooh, I think those are cicadas, I think. That's the sounds of the summer in the South. This one seems to be drinking away. Every once in a while you'll see little bubbles coming up. Of course, they quit doing it as soon as you're looking. Fuck. Oh, nope, there it went. This one is doing okay. This one's doing all right. Oh, shit. Dang. Well, I'll leave it there for now. It's probably had a decent amount of water, so I don't want to flood the bottom of this until, like, I can put some holes in it. So we'll probably just leave that out for right now. Maybe early tomorrow or something, I'll check on it and see what I can do. Like, to put holes in it. Whew. Bob's just done. Hi, Bob. Want to say hi? Hi, Bob. Give us a meow. Meow. No? Okay. Dankers, don't do anything to aggravate Bob. He's thinking about it. Dankers, do not upset Bob. He likes to get really close to her and get her annoyed, but then keep a distance just to see if she'll do anything. She's trying to look over her shoulder, waiting for him to do something. Oh, actually it does need more. I think it needs more water. Yeah. Oh crap, those are seeds and I don't remember to what. Shit. I would have done something with them had I remembered. Finds a bunch of cats, squirrels, and other forest critters. Go all the way up to Texas to visit Miss Pearl and the giant squirrel. Some AC in here. Not a lot, but it's not outside, so, you know. We have to get ourselves a wee bit more water. I wonder if we have a small bottle that I can feed water into that little onion plant. Ah, my knee hurts. I feel like an old lady. Oh, found my lighter. Nice. Let's see, do we have any small little bottles? Something tall and narrow would be good. I don't know, we just keep some random ass shit laying around. Sometimes we keep empty liquor bottles for no reason. I personally don't drink, but others do. Oh, my air conditioning, I'm telling you what right now. Oh. Thank God nobody can see what I'm doing right now because boob sweat is real, my friends. Jeez. Whew, it's a little cold under there. Whew. Okay. Let's see. Small bottle. Like this. If there was a small bottle like this, that would be perfect. That's kind of what I would need. My kitchen is a disaster. I apologize. We've been wanting to do the floors, but there's nothing much we can do, and some of it's just been ripped and broken apart. As you can tell, this has been here probably longer than I've been alive, judging by the pattern and the color. I can't do it. Do we have... You have a lot of tea for people who do not drink tea. You can blame my sister for that one. So any empty... More fucking tea. I don't know. Also, I was doing better about saving those bottles and stuff like this, but I seem to have got myself in a predicament. Now, I'll take this outside with us. Hi, Dankers. This focus is shit right now. There we go. Let's see. Oh yeah, the onion. That's what it was. Give it a wee good saturation there. There we go. Put there for now. There we go. So we got onion, tomato, sweet peppers, maybe eggplant. I don't know. Bok choy, flowers. Whew, is that? I may have to go get cigarettes. Because I know I won't be able to sleep till 3 or 4 in the morning. I just don't think I have enough cigarettes to last me that long. Because even if I smoke 1 cigarette per hour, I might find myself in a wee bit of trouble. Whew. Really, folks? Really? Savages. I live with savages. I'm just saying. My family are savages. I'll get the trash can later. Don't judge me. Anyway, so I will end the stream, but I will show y'all a really cute little cat. I'll be snippy with me, young man. Tell everybody goodbye. He's just cranky. Anyway, but lots of hugs to every Manticore. How are you? Yeah, just ending the stream. Have to go get cigarettes. Whew. Maybe fuel. I hope not. I hate pumping gas. I can do it, obviously. I just fucking hate it. I'm a germaphobe, and knowing that nobody ever washes those things and like thousands of people have touched it just makes me cringe. Anyways, but lots of hugs to everybody. I might stream later on. I don't know. We shall see. I'm glad you came to say hi. It's always good to have y'all here. Anyways, but I shall talk to y'all later. And if you want to know what the stream was about, it was pretty much just me and my plants over there. So, and my little watering method, so I don't have to worry about it so much. Lots of hugs. Hugs, Ancient One.